very smart man, man. I've been looking around, man. If you can give people around your age, young, like any advice, what would you give them?
My age, and even younger. Like my message to you to be chase your dreams and don't let nobody tell you that it's impossible. You know, like it's gonna be bumps in the road, it's gonna be L's taken, gonna be some dubs taken as well. But just always remember this shit don't happen overnight. It's all a part of the process.
Yeah, that's a real thing you just said, man. Everything don't happen overnight. And I can say, shit, I've been knowing you for a minute, man. Like a good little minute, and
Yeah,
shit.
good little minute.
A lot of stuff happened in my house, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, you was there.
my question to you is, did you see yourself being in the position you in then, like what you in right now?
I seen myself like being a big clothing designer as one,
For sure.
but I definitely seen myself like reaching out to the community of like where I'm from and like introducing what I'm doing to the city. And I feel like since them 3 years that I was gone, the city kind of picked up on it, you know, like
For sure.
the brand, the business scene, the entrepreneur scene. I feel like they picked up on it, all just the little things that I was doing while I was still here, you know. And I feel like we really got something that we can grow in.
For sure. My thing is, man, like with clothing brands and a whole bunch of people that like into creating their own brand, like what could you tell them? People that's trying to start a business and become like something that you're doing. Because there's a lot of people in Birmingham that's creating their own business.
Yeah, I say like to the upcoming brands, even worldwide, definitely Birmingham, you know. Definitely my advice to you guys to be, don't look at the next brand or trying to be the next brand. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Find out what you master in, you know, what's your lane. I say stick to it and maximize it. You know what I'm saying? And each skill level that you have, maximize it and expand it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of skill sets being introduced definitely in clothing. So like me, I started out with paint. I painted jeans. I used to tie-dye jeans here and there, and I just upgraded. Just kept leveling up my skills, and I just combined all my skill sets together. It made me the man I am today.
For sure. That's hard, man. Like, you don't see a lot of people around 20, 21, 22, 23 out here doing the type of things you're doing right now, you feel me?
Right.
And I applaud you, man. I applaud your message that you're giving, man.
Appreciate you.
In the clothing lane, man, who you look up to, man? Like, who you think got the best style out there going, man?
Man.
I be seeing Westbrook and them out there with them tight clothes, man. You into that type of designer too?
Man, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna knock no creativity, because I actually fuck with like the creative that made it. There's a lot of work that did to like a lot of clothing that's being made handcrafted.
For sure.
That I do, I came up doing handcrafted clothing. Like, I
For
didn't,
sure.
to this day, I never used the manufacturer. So it's like it's a lot of ins and outs in this hands-on game. You know? I applaud everybody that does it.
Makes sense. You never use a manufacturer? Yeah, like you never use a manufacturer? Nobody never did no clothes for you?
Nah,
Never. Why?
I feel like me having the control of like my creativity and like nothing's like my touch. You know what I'm saying? I
Sure.
feel like if I sell something that somebody else touched, it wouldn't be genuine. Or it wouldn't be me. I
Makes
couldn't even
sense.
put my name on the shit, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I have somebody create some shit overseas and they ship it in, I'm just selling the shit. I ain't touching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't putting no work, no cut, no nothing. Like, nah. I just feel like you
So you-
selling somebody else dope. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. So you feel like if you ain't doing it, it ain't right.
It ain't genuine. You know what I'm
Makes
saying?
sense.
I feel like you should always at least incorporate some type of touch into your piece that you sell. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like that's the artist in you?
That's the art. I feel like that's what made me the artist I am today.
Hey.
Yeah. I feel like that what made me the artist I am today. Like, I stood on that for a long time. Definitely when I was painting, I always looked at the things that I was doing, like the designs that I put out. Man, I always think of like, how would I maximize this shit? How, like, if I got 1,000 orders, bro, like, how can I take this to somebody and, you know what I'm saying, have them mass producers of it?
Makes
So I was
sense.
like, bro, until I meet that manufacturer that I know that I can do a deal with, I just produce the
You
I do the thousand pair of jeans.
You smart, man. You're a smart man, man.
Type shit.